Welcome to my 5-day adventure in Montenegro. This trip started in London. Bags packed, camera ready, and no real expectations. I flew into Podgorica, and what should have been a simple transfer turned into a 2-hour journey to Tivat. But that drive ended up being my first glimpse of how unreal this country is. From my base at Discovery Point apartment in Tivat, I explored the coastal gems of Kotor, Perast, and Budva before heading back to Podgorica. 5 days, one country, and a trip I won't forget.
We were sparks on quiet streets, two hearts finding where to meet. But life pulled us apart, left me talking to the dark. If I called you tonight, would it feel the same? Or have we both moved on to different names? Take me back to the start, before the quiet and the scars. When the world felt small and your hands felt warm. Take me back to the start, if only for a moment.
Montenegro might be small, but it's packed with some of the most breathtaking views and experiences in Europe. And here are 5 places you absolutely need to visit. My journey started in Tivat. After landing in the afternoon, I checked into my hotel and took some time to rest and settle in. As the sun began to set, I headed out to explore. The marina was calm, the atmosphere was relaxed, and the seafood incredibly fresh. It was the perfect, slow introduction to Montenegro. Peaceful, scenic, and effortlessly beautiful. On day 2, I set out to explore the stunning bay of Kotor by boat. Surrounded by dramatic mountains that meet the sea, every moment felt surreal. We stopped at different spots along the bay, taking in hidden corners and iconic views, and even enjoyed a meal on the water. It wasn't just a tour, it was an experience that really shows you the beauty of Montenegro from a different perspective. Day 3 took me to Budva, one of the country's most vibrant coastal towns. I spent the day at the beach, soaking up the sun and enjoying the clear blue water. Budva has this unique mix, a laid-back beach vibe during the day and a lively energy that builds as the night approaches. It's the perfect balance of relaxation and excitement. Next, I visited the charming town of Perast. Smaller and quieter, but incredibly picturesque. Walking along the waterfront, surrounded by historic buildings and mountain views, felt like stepping into a different time. It's one of those places where you don't need an itinerary. Just being there is enough.
Why don't you hear me wonder? Ooh, ooh. Oh, stop your freight train. Let a lost man ride. Why don't you hear me?
Then came one of the highlights of the trip, Kotor. I took the cable car up the mountains for panoramic views over the bay, and honestly, it's one of the best views I've ever seen. After that, I explored the old town, a maze of narrow alleys, hidden squares, and centuries-old architecture. Every corner had something new to discover, from local food spots to quiet little streets full of character. To wrap up the trip, I headed back from Tivat to Podgorica, as that's where my return flight to London was booked. I spent one night there before flying out. In my opinion, Podgorica feels more modern compared to the coastal towns, but it's not as touristy. It has a quieter, more local atmosphere, which made it a relaxed and convenient way to end the trip without rushing straight to the airport. In terms of cost, this trip was actually very reasonable. My hotel for 5 days came to around £308, and flights were about £324. Food was definitely cheaper than London, especially if you enjoy local spots and seafood. Transportation can be a bit tricky though. There are buses and taxis available, but prices can vary, so it's worth doing a bit of research beforehand and always double checking or negotiating to avoid overpaying. Montenegro is a place where mountains meet the sea, where history blends with modern life, and where every stop feels like a hidden gem. If you're looking for your next travel destination, this might just be it.